Good evening. I'm Mr. Chaos. And tonight I'm going to be reacting to the preview for the 16th episode of MLP Season 6, The Times Are A Changeling, which is going to be the Changeling episode this Saturday. I am super hyped for this episode, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are, and I know this is sparking a whole bunch of, theories and thoughts for the fandom and, other reactors or reviewers, but let's just get to reacting to the trailer so that I can express my opinions about it. Alright, headphones on. Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
It's me, Spike! Spike, the brave and glorious? I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, but I was brave.
Oh, it does speak!
I'm Thorax. I can't
Oh,
believe
Thorax.
you want to help me.
Why? Hasn't any pony ever just been nice to you?
No.
Oh, sorry. Kindness like that kind of brings it out.
My Little
Brings
Pony,
what out?
Friendship is Magic. All new episode, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Only on Discovery Family.
So the changelings do speak, and they don't just make those, kind of mosquito buggy-ish noises. Alrighty then. Alright, so that was the preview for the 16th episode of My Little Pony Season 6. The Times Are A Changeling, I believe the title was. And he speaks! It's actually pretty unique to see a changeling speak because, like I just said, I thought they made those just little, mosquito-ish and kind of buggy noises. But, no, I guess some of them do have voices. Well, I guess they do all talk, but... And Thorax is actually kind of, that's actually kind of a good name for a changeling. It just sounds kind of evil, but at the same time it kind of sounds like the name you'd give to kind of an unlikely hero, a hero that used to be a villain but now is a good guy. But, okay, look, I'm so lost in hype right now. I mean, I just really want to see this episode tomorrow, but getting back to sense of kind of speaking clearly here, back when I saw this, a glimpse of this episode in the promo a couple of weeks back, shortly after I got back from BronyCon, I thought this was just going to be kind of just a little episode where, this changeling is kind of trying to escape from Chrysalis's army because he doesn't really like her ways anymore, so he's escaped and he wants to be good. But, I just thought this was just going to be a simple episode where this changeling is kind of accepted into the ways of Equestria, and he's just a one changeling that they let in. That they let in, and that Spike gets to be friends with the changeling. But, okay, yeah, I know that's going to happen in this episode, but, earlier I watched this guy called Conspiracy Pone 3, and he did a kind of theory of this is actually the gate towards Chrysalis's army returning. And I believe I've actually talked about something like this before, and I know WatchPony.com has put that in top 10 things that people want to see later in the show. And yes, it is a possibility that Queen Chrysalis' army can really return. Because as I said before, they weren't really defeated at the Canterlot wedding, they were just blown away into the abyss. So, yeah, it is a major possibility because we saw a changeling in the 100th episode, and yeah, maybe that was just a little joke that they just put in there just for, the 100th episode celebration, so yeah, that's excusable, but then in the Season 6 promo, as the train is leaving the Crystal Empire just as the episode is ending, we see a changeling flying towards the Crystal Empire. And it was kind of hard to see because they had to kind of unblur it, or they had to look closely at it. And people thought it was a three-headed frog at first. But no, it turns out it's a changeling. So, this brings kind of thoughts to my mind that I really want to share in this video. I do like the idea of Queen Chrysalis's army returning. Because, I don't know if I said it before, but my current most favorite kind of episode, plot or story is the Canterlot wedding. I just really like the concept of the story in that episode. I like how kind of the villain concept is kind of set up. Like Queen Chrysalis impersonating Shining Armor's bride, and it's just one of those villain concepts where you just really don't see it coming until the episode after. And I like stories like that. I like stories that take place in a show like this. So it makes me kind of fall in love with the show and kind of make me want to be a brony. I mean, here's a little fun fact for you guys. Did you know that the very first episode I actually watched all the way through was the Canterlot Wedding? Yeah, that was the very first episode I literally watched the whole way through. And after that I decided, oh crap, I'm a brony. But yeah, so there's a little fun fact for you guys. But, so yeah, I like the story of Canterlot Wedding, and I like the concept of Queen Chrysalis impersonating the bride and then revealing herself, and it turns out she has a whole changeling army that are trying to swarm Canterlot. So I like that story concept. So I wonder, I mean, it's possible, and I do know that a good portion of this the fandom would want to see this happen. And yeah, I think it would make for actually a kind of better and good season 6 finale. It would kind of make up for this season not really being as good as season 5. And yeah, I wonder if Queen Chrysalis's army kind of somehow knows about baby Flurryheart being born. So maybe her and her army are kind of like planning something kind of sinister for the city of the Crystal Empire. I mean, I hope they don't do like the same thing like they did to Canterlot, you know, like try to break the shield all around it. Because we've already done that concept. We've already seen that concept like 2 times. So yes, there's the shield that was put around Canterlot during the Canterlot Wedding, and here's Shining Armor like defending the Crystal Empire with Princess's Cadence. So it was kind of the same thing, if you know what I'm talking about. But I wonder if, you know, Queen Chrysalis is maybe planning some kind of different tactic to maybe take over Equestria, and maybe baby Flurryheart, because she's an alicorn, she has kind of a special power that Queen Chrysalis kind of wants to steal, or maybe she wants to feed off of Flurryheart's joy or something. Maybe they can feed off of more than just love. Maybe they can also feed off of happiness or something. I don't know how that would work, but I agree with kind of the most of the fandom who want this to happen. I would like something like that to happen in the season finale. I mean, that would make for a very good and not actually kind of interesting and complex end to a season like this. It will kind of make up for season 6 not being as good. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, there's really not much else I can really say about this. I'm hyped for this episode, and I'm pretty much the rest of the fandom is hyped for this episode. And I think we kind of all like the idea of Queen Chrysalis's army returning in the season 6 final, and maybe planning on doing something even more sinister now that baby Flurryheart has been born. That would make for a very intense story. And I like it when My Little Pony has like intense storylines. So even when they're even a little dramatic. You know, sometimes during a show, we all need dramatic moments in the show sometimes. I mean, like, we can't have a show be too fun, or like too shallow, or too the same. We need something different and unique to happen every now and then, to keep us here. To keep us wanting more and more, deeper and more intense storylines. It's the way a show works. So, yeah, but anyway, you can share your thoughts about what you think about this whole theory, or just what I thought of this trailer in the comments below. And so yeah, I really can't wait to react to this tomorrow. I just can't really wait to see how it goes. And who knows, maybe this changeling Thorax in the episode might admit that Queen Chrysalis is kind of planning something even bigger. And maybe he'll get on their side to kind of stop her. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But anyway, that was my reaction and review and thoughts on the season 6 preview of the I'm really messing up of the Times Are A Changeling episode, and it's going to be episode 16. Can't even tell an episode from a season. But, yeah, anyway, so yeah, that was my reaction to the preview for the Changeling episode. There's a good way I can say it. So, yeah, we'll have to wait till tomorrow. So I hope you guys found some enjoyment in these theories and this video. And, please don't forget to subscribe only if you like the content on this channel. Not just because I asked you to. And tomorrow, I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Bro hoof to everybody watching, and I will see you tomorrow.